Thank you, Ron. You know, I've been involved in our rights for about 40 years, and we couldn't figure out how the United States could claim Alaska because we knew that in my area we won the war against the Russian people. And this happened when the Russians wanted to show us their power, so they lined up our men and they shot through about 3 of them, and the war was on. And we won the battle. And, you know, the things that have occurred with our people has been just absolutely tragic. Our people are in a state of almost shock. We've been experimented on. Alaska is known as a natural laboratory and is such a region where medical research has broad implications and applications. One of probably the worst experimentation was the radioactive iodine that was given to many of our small communities, which included our children and babies. As a result, most of the people that were given that are now dead. There was a lot of other things. They wanted to see how fast they could turn us into Americans, and this devastated us. We have the highest rate of suicide, I believe, in the nation. We have a very high rate of substance abuse. These are problems that plague us today. With regard to climate change, I believe you could almost blame a lot of that on the multinational corporations, and they have no concern other than money. And right now we may lose a lot more of our salmon because they want to build a gold mine in Bristol Bay, and they said that they would dig a pit larger than the Hoover Dam, or taller than the Empire State Building. It would be miles deep in an area that is known to have a lot of earthquakes. It's what is happening in Alaska also with the climate change is there are 31 communities that need to be relocated right now. And I don't think they're going to be able to do the relocation or have the money to do all of the relocation before other parts of the world or other parts of the United States is affected. And some of these communities no longer have access to shore, which means a bad storm could take them out. Climate change has also affected our animals, our fish, our plants, and most of our people are in such poverty that most of us are subsistence. We are subsistence people, and in some of the communities, the price of oil is $10 to $14 a gallon for fuel, which our people cannot afford. So there might be 3 generations to one home, and so the disease rate has really gone up, particularly respiratory. And this in light of the fact that the oil companies are making record profits in Alaska, and our people are suffering. And I believe that the United States, when they took away our belief system, has created problems that we don't know how we're going to deal with these problems. And our children were snatched from their parents, from their homes, put in boarding home schools, never learned how to become parents themselves. They were raped. Some of them were killed in front of their own classmates to show what would happen to them if they didn't mind or do what they were told. So when I'm also a representative of Alaska at the National Congress of American Indians, and when I testified to the State Department there regarding our land, that what we would like is the United States to meet their obligations that they promised when they put us in as non-self-governing territories, when they put us in the UN Charter. And I had so many of our Native Americans come up and thank me, and they said, I hope you can get your land back before they destroy it. So with that, I know Leon has things he would like to say. So Leon, and thank you all very much for coming and listening to us, and we really appreciate everyone here. Thank you.